Alright, hey YouTube. I'm back for how to yellow wrasse. And basically I'm going to talk about the care requirements for the yellow wrasse that you see right there. Alright, I'm going to start out with temperament. Temperament is absolutely perfect. I've never seen him nip at anyone. I've never seen him. In fact, I just added a Melanaris wrasse, and the yellow wrasse has been in here for about 3 weeks, something like that. And I just added the Melanaris wrasse a couple days ago. And at first there's a little bit of he was kind of trying to show dominance towards the Melanaris, but eventually nothing even close to drastic. And now they're completely fine. They get along perfectly fine. So definitely a peaceful fish. I've never seen him. I've never seen him nip at the clowns, the anthias, the cardinal, or the Melanaris wrasse. In fact, I have a peppermint shrimp. He was right there, but I don't know where it went. I have a peppermint shrimp. I have a little soft coral polyp soft coral frag up there. So completely reef safe. I'd say some people say that they'll eat really small shrimp when they get large. When the wrasse gets large, it might go after really small shrimp. But so far at his size, he's probably about, I don't know, I'd say 3 inches, something like that. And I have a small peppermint shrimp, and he gets along perfectly fine with the peppermint and the coral. So completely reef safe, completely peaceful. I wouldn't even say he's territorial with fish that are even in his own family, like the Melanaris wrasse, which is really closely related to him. They're in the same genus. But yeah, so temperament's really good. Now diet. He eats anything I feed to the tank. I do not feed any herbivore preparations to my tank just because I don't really have any herbivorous fish in the tank, so I don't feed anything like that. But he eats all the carnivore type foods I feed the tank. He eats pellets, flakes, frozen mysis, and gel foods. He eats gel foods from Instant Ocean. So he eats pretty much everything. He was eating on the first day, so really good with food. At least mine has been. So food good, temperament good. They at their full length are probably about 5 inches as an adult, and so not a huge wrasse by any means, but so relatively small. And he's not going to be pacing around your tank, doing laps around your tank like a bird wrasse or a lunar wrasse. So not. I mean, they're active enough to where you're going to see them a lot, but they're definitely not going to be doing laps, so they don't need a massive tank. I'd say probably 55 gallons would be the minimum requirement for them to house yellow wrasse long term. Price is good, very affordable. This guy was $20 from my local fish store, and they're usually around that price from online retailers and other local fish stores. They're usually around $20. Depending, more or less. Pretty common, and they're definitely underrated fish. You don't see them in too many tanks, but they're definitely, I definitely recommend them. They're really eye-catching fish, even from a distance. Here, I'll show you from a distance. So you can see him pretty far away. He really stands out, that bright yellow color. He's pretty much fully yellow, bright yellow with, this few spots on his top fin, on his dorsal fin. But yeah, really neat fish. Highly recommend him. I think that's all I was gonna say. I did get him from my local fish store, Rock and Reef, and he's doing great. He really is. You can see him picking on the rocks, picking at things. So yeah, diet, anything carnivore they should eat. Very affordable, pretty common. Definitely very bright and eye-catching. Size is not bad at all, 5 inches at the most as an adult. Minimum tank size probably 55 gallons. Their activity level not too bad. Also, when they sleep, they do dive into the sand. So keep that in mind. You want to have sand deep enough to where you feel like your wrasse can bury itself comfortably under there. Because when they're frightened or they're gonna go to sleep, they do bury themselves under the sand. So just make sure your sand bed is not too shallow. If it is, then that's definitely going to be a problem. Just make sure your sand bed is deep enough. I have a 4-inch deep sand bed, so I really don't have to worry about that. But those of you who have crushed coral type substrates or like crushed live rock type substrates, I do not recommend this wrasse at all. He will hurt himself when he's trying to go to bed, or he's trying to, he feels frightened, he buries himself under that. He will get hurt. So I do not recommend him if you have any of those substrates that are like hard shells or crushed coral or anything like that. But yeah, if you have a sand bed like mine and it's sugar fine sand, I highly recommend this fish. Very peaceful, eats everything. But yeah, thumbs up the video if you liked it. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about the yellow wrasse or anything at all that you see in my tank. If you have a video request, please leave it. I do take video requests, by the way. And subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, I really do appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.